My bad on the disheveledness and impromptu-ness. We're back for another live stream. Watch along Arsenal versus Chelsea at the Emirates. Arsenal hosting. Yeah, guys. Like, share, subscribe, do all that stuff, man. It's a slow month. Please forgive me for not producing as much as in previous months, but hopefully after this month is over, then we'll get back to it because there's a lot of games to watch, a lot of Champions League. We got the League Cup final at the end of March, and what else we got? We got FA Cup and all that, but Champions League is about to rev up. We're gonna talk a little bit about the Champions League on this stream because um, the round of 16 brackets have come out. So anyway, like, share, subscribe. It's Ahmed on side. We're about to get into it. Game is about to kick off, and as we do that, we're gonna look at what's going on with the lineups and all that good stuff. All right, Arsenal kickoff. David Raya kicks it forward. We're gonna see whether Chelsea play the same way as they did previously. All right. So in a moment, we're gonna look at the lineup. So it looks like the ball is getting shot back and forth. Chelsea kicking it out for an Arsenal throw in. So as they do that, it'll give us an opportunity to take a look at what's going on with this lineup. All right. Gia. All right. Let's see who we got. All right. So the lineup, Arsenal lineup looks like what we had in the previous match against Spurs. Looks like Eze once again playing 10. It's the same exact lineup. Um, Jokeres up front, Trossard left, Saka right, Rice, Zubamendi, and you've got Hincapie still maintaining his spot after having a really good, consistent couple of performances. You got Gabriel Saliba, of course, the center back partnership, and Jurian Timber coming in as the right back. Hopefully, he can up his levels. Maybe he's had a rest. Um, he's been able to rest for about a week. This is the first time in a while that Arsenal have had a free week of no games, no FA Cup, no League Cup, no Champions League matches. So hopefully the team are fit and ready, and we can get this W to maintain our advantage at the top. Man City, of course, yesterday won their game against Leeds 1-0. So they're, not dropping points. So it's our job to also not drop any points, you know what I mean, and make short work of some of these opponents that we have, especially from the traditional Big Six clubs. Let's look at the Chelsea lineup. We got Sanchez in goal. We got Hato, Chalaba, and Sar. Reece James playing. It looks like Cucurella is out. Caicedo, Andre Santos in the midfield. I don't think I've actually seen Andres. Well, maybe I have. Anyway, Fernandez in the 10, and Cole Palmer starting. This is a new one. I think Cole Palmer typically, whenever we play them, happens to often be injured. So this will be interesting. Having Cole Palmer start, João Pedro up front. Um, some people have speculated Chelsea are going to try to play in the same manner that they did in the League Cup, the previous League Cup match that we played. So we shall see. We shall see. So far, it doesn't seem that they're set up that way. And we look like we're doing pretty well after beating Spurs 4-1. Victor Gyökeres getting a brace as well as Eberechi as a getting a brace as well, winning 4-1, and two of our new signings scoring, getting on the score sheet. Let's look at the substitutes. Look at the substitute. Actually, did we say? Yeah, we said Sanchez is in goal. Let's look at the substitutes. We've got Kepa, Calafiori, Gabriel Jesus, and it looks like Havertz is available this time. And last week he was not. He was still on the injury list, but looks like Kai Havertz is available. Nani Madueke, Martinelli, Mosquera, and Norgard. Interesting that Martin Odegaard is not available, and he doesn't seem to be injured either. So looks like he just didn't make the starting squad today, or the bench, or the entire squad. Let's see. Chelsea, they've got Achimpong, Adarabioyo, Badiashile, Delap, Garnacho, Guiu. I don't know who that is. Malagusto, Jorgensen, and Romeo Lavia. And it looks like some of the notables that they're missing. Um, Cucurella is out. Estevao is also out due to a muscle injury. And Wesley Fofana, it looks like he's got a red card, so he's suspended. Wow, I didn't know Michaela Mudrick was still on their books. I mean, I did know that, but I mean, I didn't know that he would show up on the like missing players list. I thought he was like, I don't know, sent to go play for some other like Central European team or Eastern European team. But it looks like they still have Mikel Mudrick. All right, so now that we've done that, let's look at the play-by-play. I'm gonna have to put something on my screen to block the score, because I know my video stream is a little bit behind, and I don't want any surprises. I don't want to look up and see a surprise. Um, yeah. Let's look at the team, guys. Let's look at the team. All right. Let's get to the play-by-play. Jokeres has it, gives it to Hincapié. Hincapié does really well pushing forward. Jokeres passes into Eze. He's actually really improved a lot of his game. Even really the technical parts of his game, which I was never expected to be improved. Um, I expected maybe his like physicality to be what we start seeing, but he's doing well so far. Hopefully, he keeps it up. We don't want to jinx him. All right, 7 minutes in. All right, I'm gonna put my. I'm looking at my laptop, um, just to like monitor what's going on. But yeah, I had to switch it. All right, Trossard moving. Trossard shoots, miss. Yeah, Trossard doing something similar and dropping in. Hincapié doing well to clear that. This is kind of a back and forth game, really, right now. It doesn't seem like Chelsea are just sitting back. Here we go with Caicedo. See, I always get nervous when Caicedo is on the pitch because I know it's gonna be a like shin kicker fest. He's just gonna be kicking shins. Somebody needs to, man. Whenever I see players do that, I can't help but say, yeah, I hope somebody puts a like hard tackle in on them. Not necessarily injure them, but a hard tackle, especially for these dirty players. Come on, Saka. There you go. Good job. Saka gets it off of Caicedo, and then Zubamendi loses it immediately. This sort of sloppy passing, I don't like it, man. What happened to all the control that we had last season? You know, Zubamendi. Yeah, everybody had a good performance yesterday. In the Tottenham match. but that's to be expected when you're playing a team like Tottenham, who again have lost today. And if it weren't for the other teams in the relegation zone, then oh, Cole Palmer with it, Cole Palmer running. Yeah, we're already making a few mistakes. We've got some slide foul there by Saka on Enzo Fernandez. Yeah, I don't think we're at it just yet. I don't see the level of control because they're getting a little too much joy and we're making too many mistakes already. And I don't like it. Um, what was I saying before that? Before I got interrupted by this not very good play by Arsenal. Chelsea have the free kick. Yeah, Tottenham. Yeah, if it weren't for oh, good. Whew, that was close. Um, if it weren't for the other teams in the relegation zone, Tottenham probably would be in a lot more trouble right now. They're already in a lot of trouble, but the other teams below them are also losing matches. So like nobody's winning points. Wolves gain some points, but Wolves are already out of it. Wolves are not really a factor. It's honestly Nottingham Forest and West Ham, and I believe both teams have lost this weekend. So, so all three in that relegation, of the relegation zone, have lost games, which means eventually they're going to have to, and then those are going to be huge games. Chelsea have it. Looks like they're trying to move the ball a little bit quicker. They're really making us work. How's that a foul? Where's the foul? It's going to be not letting play go. That's a foul. But I'm not talking about the one that was called. I see. I see. They called it somewhere else on the pitch. Right? Makes sense in that they're clearly trying to move the ball here. So can we take it? Leave against it? The danger in moving more quickly is you really will lose it. There's a higher likelihood that you'll lose it. And here it looks like Chelsea have lost. And stream's frozen. Come on, Zubamendi. What's going on? Uh, don't make me readjust. Okay, good. No. Guys. So looks like I'm behind once again. Let's see if we can pull up our emergency stream. Emergency stream. What's going on, guys? Yeah. Wow, look at that. Okay, good. Yeah. You've got an emergency stream. Wow. All right, let's pull up our emergency stream. Like, share, subscribe, guys. All right, got our emergency stream up. Ball goes back to Sanchez. Blocks it. My man almost got chipped. A lot of fouling going on. Yeah, it seems like we aren't able to get a foothold in. I mean, no likey. It looks like Eze tried to chip Sanchez. Actually, was a little bit away from goal. Not close enough. Yeah, but we have to be careful with these fouls. We need to get a little bit of control here. It looks like Eze is moving all the way forward here. All right. Chelsea have it. I don't think we've established ourselves in this game. They get the ball all the way back. Joe Pedro receives it. We get it back. They get back in the box. No. Out. Come on, Arsenal. Got to do better. We have a corner? Maybe a corner. Yeah, it looks like it was a mistake by Sanchez. You got to do better on that one. Goes and goes out. Arsenal goal kick. Chelsea are finding it a little bit too easy to get in our box. Looks like a corner for Chelsea. It must have been off of someone. Reece James stepped to take the corner. I think Reece James is consistently Chelsea's best player. You know, they've got cross goes in. Ooh, goes out. Ooh, good. Arsenal goal kick. But like I was saying, I think Reece James is the best at Chelsea because of his consistency. Um, he's been unfortunate injuries keeping him out side. But now that he's available, he's really been their main man. He's been a lot better than Palmer. Of course, Caicedo with suspension issues. And Esteval, of course, he's still young. So Can't really expect too much from Esteval. Just Saliba to Gabriel. Gabriel to Saliba. Back to Timber. Timber looking for the forward pass. Gets it to Jokeres. Jokeres gets it out wide to Saka. To it. Cross goes in. Blocked. Looks like it. Enzo Fernandez hurt by that cross. Enzo Fernandez still down. Looks like he got the air knocked out of him. Mikel Arteta on the bench looking a little bit nervous. I'm a little bit nervous because I see a lot of control just yet. And I don't think we've enough. We need to stop letting entire halves go by without threatening. Here we go with Caicedo being aggressive once again. Aren't they both Ecuadorian? I think so. Cross goes in. It's okay, Cross. Ooh, yes! Yes! Saliba heads it into wait, no, Gabriel heads it into Saliba, who then knocks it into the back of the goal. Let's go, Arsenal. 1-0, baby. Say let's go. Yes, sir. Play of this. This was excellent. Excellent play. Yeah, rises. Yep. Rises, and it looks like it may have been an own goal. Gabriel rises, head Saliba deflect and then it looks like it bounces off of a Chelsea player back into the goal. Yep. I don't know. We'll see if Saliba gets the goal, but either way, excellent. All right, 6 again. Let's go. All right, now we're 1-0 up. Let's not do what we typically done this season. Try to just hold on to the lead. Let's try to extend the lead. If we got joy from a set piece, then let's keep going for set pieces. All right. Broke, don't fix it. A little bit of a scramble in midfield. Rice kicks it forward. Chelsea get it back. Eza trying to put some pressure. Ball goes all the way back to Sanchez. Sanchez looking for options. Arsenal get it back. Trossard doing over dribbling. I have not been impressed with Trossard in quite a while. Okay. Excellent. Ooh, another set piece. Let's go. More dangerous. Let's go. Set piece again. Ole, ole. Set piece again. Set piece again. Set piece again. Ole, ole. All right, let's get this cross in. Wop. Rice crosses it. Great cross. Ooh, David Raya all the way up to the halfway line. What are you doing, brother? What are you doing, brother? You're going to get chipped. You better run back to goal, fool. And why is Gabriel all. What is this? Why is Gabriel playing as a winger? Huh? Yeah, y'all better reset. What is going on? Let's get our defense organized again. Like, what's going on? I hate this, man. I hate when Arteta starts taking the center backs and sending them as a not very good, just giving it back cheaply. My guy, you need to function when you have space like that. You need to function like okay, offside. Okay, Chelsea have it. Try to get it out. James going down the right side. Neto. All right, Arsenal. Chelsea still have it. Okay. Chelsea moving back, getting pressed. Good work on the press. Declan Rice trying to enter them, but they get it back. Palmer gets it out wide to Hato. Arsenal Okay, are we back? Yeah, we're back. I don't know what's going on. My internet's tripping. I went and got a whole new internet package just to find out that it's trash too. Yeah, might have to switch. Man might have to switch internet. All right, Arsenal have it. Trossard gets it into the middle. Or was that Jokeres? No, that was yeah, that was Jokeres. Wow. Where's Trossard? Chelsea running forward. João Pedro has it on the flank. Good work on the press. We recover the ball. Come on, Trossard. Stop over dribbling, man. Pass the ball, Trossard. Trossard, man. He just wants to go for the shot. Oh, Eze, come on, Eze. We need better from you. You keep losing it, man. Come on, Eze. What are you doing? So many opportunities. What? Come on, guy. You had a great game at Tottenham. What happened, man? Frustrating. Chelsea kick it forward. Ooh, yeah. Some unnecessary mistakes that we're making in the offense, not so much on defense. Cole Palmer's down. We're in the 33rd and a half minute. They're talking about Cole Palmer going to Man United. That'll be. Looks like we got a stoppage here. I thought I had Champions League on here. What happened? Oh, here we go. Champions League. Yes, sir. We're going to take a look at the Champions League brackets. See what's going on with that. Oh, we got some comments. I haven't even checked on the comments. We got no comments. All right, that's cool. If you comment again, hopefully I can repost, but my internet went down for a second. So, unfortunately, your comment, your original comment was lost. It's okay. Try again. First you don't succeed. Dust yourself off and try again. Oh, Trossard, bad passing. Bad play, Chelsea moving forward. Okay, good clearance, Rice. All right, good work. Dude, I got to do something about this internet connection, man. I went and got a new internet connection just to have it start tripping too. That's cool. All right, Chelsea have it. 'Cause- 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 ' Neto gets it in. Arsenal recover. Gyökeres. Come on, Trossard. Get it away, Trossard. Stop getting the ball, Trossard. Get it out of here, man. Okay, somebody's running onto it. Gyökeres. Okay. Okay, Gyökeres. Okay. Shoot! What are we doing? Shoot! Oh, what a stinker. Oh, man. We had them on toast. Oh, come on, guys. Can we work on our finishing, please? What is with all this? Gyökeres shoots deflected. Come on, guys. Come on. Oh, man. What a stinker. It just rolls into Sanchez. Come on. All right, 1-0, guys. Come on. Let's not concede. Let's not do what we did at Tottenham. Score a goal and then allow them to get an equalizer. Let's try to keep our lead and extend our lead. Better finishing because they're giving us opportunities. We keep getting the ball back from them. We keep recovering. But what are we doing up front, guys? And if a set piece is what we're going to have to do, then go for the set pieces. Run to the flank, try to cross it. If you don't reach anyone, then, you got a better likelihood of getting another set piece. There we go. Good job, Nkapie. Just steals it away from Neto. Come on. Somebody run. Nkapie runs, gets it to Trossard. Ooh, Trossard to Nkapie. Great teamwork there. Wow, Nkapie giving Caicedo the business. He might be looking like the best player on the pitch right now, Nkapie. He looks like he's the best player on the pitch right now. The boys giving them the business. I don't know, Calafiore. Are you going to be able to get your shirt back? Because Nkapie is playing out of his skin right now. Corner for Arsenal. Declan Rice, he got the ball way ahead of the line. What is that? Cross goes in. Low cross. Boo. Ugly. Gets thrown out. Kicked out for the throw in. That was a terrible cross, Rice. What are we doing? Why would you go for a low cross? I mean, he must have made a mistake. Because that was ugly. Declan Rice. Oof. Nkapie gets it back. He's doing incredible. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Caicedo pushing players. What are you doing, Come on, ref. No, stop. Caicedo pushes this guy into the ball. He pushed him into the ball, and now he's going to the ref trying to tell him to give him a card or something. Get out my face, Caicedo. Let me see that replay, man. This guy, man, he shoves him. Why is Caicedo shoving him and not getting carded for it? Man, I don't like this guy, man. I don't like Caicedo. Swear to God, man. Somebody needs to teach him a lesson. These refs are not calling all this like foul play of his. He really should have a lot more red cards than he does. Even with all of the red cards that he has. Good work, Nkapie clears it. Out for the throw in. Chelsea have it. Ooh, Rice putting work in on Caicedo, shields it. Yeah, here we go. I think, now we see what their plan is. Do this shin kicking nonsense. So Rice is like, all right, if anybody's going to get their shins kicked, I'm going to kick Caicedo's shins. If he wants to be physical, we can be physical. Chelsea have it. Lose it. Arsenal recover. Come on, guys. Let's capitalize. What is that? Who was that? Is that Trossard? How do you just give the ball back in that situation, Trossard? What are you doing, bro? Idiot, man. Idiot. Like what is that, Trossard? And now now they have a corner, you moron. What is this, dude? You got like four players ahead of you. You had Declan Rice free, bro, and you pass it to the Chelsea player, you idiot. Bro, Trossard is having a stinker. And this is one of many stinkers. Even in the Tottenham game, nobody highlights it, but he was garbage in that game. Just he overdoes it. I don't understand. Like you had a few goals, you had a lot of really decisive goals, but my guy, be a team player. Don't always over dribble and lose the ball and make bad decisions because it's going to hurt the entire team. And you're going to look worse. And we don't really have like a great option behind you. Like who are we going to put in? Martinelli? Okay, Arsenal recover. Okay. Chelsea get it back. Cole Palmer running with it. Saliba on him. Yes, good job. Saka recovers, gets it forward to Gyökeres. Gyökeres running. Okay, let's see if he can hold it up. He's one on one. Nothing, ref. Okay, it looks like Chelsea are upping the tempo a little bit. Come on, Arsenal. Oh, they're in our box already. Nothing there. Hincapié clears it. Corner for Chelsea. Come on, Gyökeres. That's a penalty. That's a penalty, ref. Where's the VAR? You can't, no. This guy this happened pre-game too. The guy sticks his leg out and trips Gyökeres, and the referee doesn't even take a look at the VAR. Come on, man. How many of these are we gonna have to have, man? He sticks his leg out after and trips him in the box. Nowhere near. Come on, guys, get the ball away. Oh my lord. Oof. I think they have another set piece. Almost to the halfway line. As far as time is concerned, sorry. Oh, came off of Rice's elbow. Ooh, I don't know. Rice's elbow. If I'm a Chelsea fan, I'm going crazy. Yeah, I mean, an unscrupulous referee, which this guy seems to be, would have given that as a penalty. But hey, I guess we're even now, Chelsea. I guess we're even now. Chelsea with another corner. Reece James. Cross goes in. Not yet. No, sorry. Something going on in the box. Some wrestling. Who is it? Zubamendi and who? Sar. Yeah. I guess we're even, Chelsea, because oh no. Oh no. No, Chelsea goal. No, I saw it on the screen. Reece James. Ah, this is what I'm talking about. Now it's 1-1, guys. Can we never have just like an easy game? And like, why all of these opportunities they go to nothing? I guess I don't know, man. All right, what happened here? Reece James, did he score from the? Oh, he scored from the corner. That's crazy. There's nobody there. It just bounced. Reece James scores from the corner. That's wild. Oh, was it? Did it come off of Hincapié? Yeah, it came off of It's an own goal. Came off of Hincapié. Unlucky. Unlucky. Very frustrating at the end of the half. Again, like it's an unlucky goal, but it was unnecessary to give that corner away because I believe that was from the Trossard nonsense. That was from Trossard giving the ball away in midfield, giving it away. And now we've got just like about a minute, little over a minute left in the first half. So now we leave it to do in the second half, right? Can we score like multiple goals in the first half? Just a couple goals and see out games. Long throw, Chelsea. They kick it forward. About 30 seconds left. Ball goes back to David Raya. David Raya kicks it forward. Why is Gabriel that far forward? Come on, Eze. Eze's been very quiet. Cross goes in. Okay. Oh, foul. Referee. I don't know. Trossard, man. I don't want to see you get mad at anybody because you are a moron. Complete moron. So now we're in a situation once again where entire first half goes by and we're still equal on goals. And we leave it to the second half for whatever kind of drama to happen. Trossard gets pulled down. Referee needs halftime. Waste of time. And you see it in Saliba shaking his head. Saliba shaking his head, walking off the pitch at halftime. Because he knows they've done a very good defensive job. The offense hasn't fired. They look awful, right? Maybe Jokeres looks pretty good, but Saka has been quite not present. Um, Trossard has been awful, and Eze has been invisible. So definitely, I would also be a bit discouraged by that half. You can see why Saliba is. Um, so we're at halftime. Let me pull up the Champions League standings and take a look at that as we wait for the second half. Hold on, let's see here. Let's look at the Champions League standings. All right. The champions. All right. It looks like we got a decent draw. All right, so let's look. It looks like all of the big teams are going to be on the same side of the bracket here. So we've got PSG Chelsea. That's going to be a great matchup. And then Galatasaray Liverpool. Galatasaray look pretty decent. Real Madrid Manchester City. Who knows? I mean, Real Madrid have not been impressive in the past couple years or so. But in the Champions League, maybe they can present a bit of a challenge to Man City. And then Atalanta, the only Italian team to make it to the round, go up against Bayern Munich, of course, because Bayern Munich are the second second seeded team. Of course, we beat them, so yeah, so they would play a team like Atalanta. They've got a pretty good chance of continuing, in the Champions League. Likely will beat Atalanta, but Atalanta no slouches. Decent team. Have been pretty consistent in the past few years with some good play. Newcastle, Barcelona, uh, a matchup of different styles here. I think Newcastle. We know how Newcastle play, but I don't think they have the tools to deal with Barcelona. I think Newcastle have really fallen off this season. Can't really get a foothold in the league, and not going to make top five for sure. Um, and they're just kind of inert. Like they don't really have too many offensive options here, and Barcelona have plenty. So I would expect Barcelona to make easy work of Newcastle. Tottenham, as bad as they've been in the league, still in the round of 16, in the fourth spot in the Champions League. So they've actually done pretty well in champs. But then they go away to Atletico Madrid in their first fixture in the round of 16. So that's going to be a tough one for them, especially how they've performed. I mean, today they lost to Fulham, and they're a little bit uh, playing with relegation. They're flirting with it. That's what I was trying to say. They're flirting with relegation. So who expect Atletico Madrid to beat Tottenham? Right? I think they have way too many weapons, and if Tottenham are losing games to Fulham and all of these other weak teams, then yeah, it would be a huge surprise. Even though Atletico Madrid are below them in the Champions League standings. Um, Bodo Glimt, a real kind of like dark horse team. Nobody expected them to perform as well as they have. They've beaten Man City, and I think they've beaten Inter, making their way into the round of 16. I believe they're a Danish team, right? They're from Denmark. Yeah, weren't expected to go this far, but yeah, hats off to them. And Sporting Lisbon, of course, they're in it still, the only Portuguese team. So we shall see. You can't call that one. That's kind of one of those iffy ones, right? And then of course Arsenal play Bayer Leverkusen, um, and Arsenal being the top-rated team in the Champions League, undefeated so far, you would expect us to beat Bayer Leverkusen. If we do, we have quite a favorable run of games here because let's say we beat Bayer Leverkusen and then we beat whoever wins the Bodo Glimt Sporting Lisbon match. And then most likely, I feel like we'll probably see Barcelona. I can imagine Barcelona beating Newcastle, Atletico beating Tottenham, and then Barcelona making it into the quarterfinals. Um, so yeah, we have a favorable few matches in the Champions League moving forward, all the way into the quarterfinals. So we shall see. We shall see. All right. Anyway, like, share, subscribe, guys. For some reason, I can't see the comments, but yeah, comment anyway. We'll see if we can make it work. But yeah, what a waste of time that first half was. What a waste of time. Another wasted half. Trossard, the moron. Trossard has really been an idiot for the past, I don't know how many games. Most of the season, honestly, he's really underperformed. He had a good stretch, got some confidence, and then proceeded to do the same thing over and over, lose the ball, whatever, right? And now him losing the ball from nowhere, right? He didn't even lose the ball. He gave it away. You're running in midfield, there's nobody around you. You've got three players free in front of you. Declan Rice has nobody ahead of him. All you have to do is kick the ball forward, over. Just kick it over, forward, let Rice run onto it. But you didn't do that. What you ended up doing is over dribbling again and passing it directly to the Chelsea player in front of you. So, I mean, like I said earlier in the season, there's a mentality issue at Arsenal. And you can see it with this very frequent, repeated thing of us conceding goals at the end of every half. And here we have it again. Out of nowhere too. It wasn't like, yeah, sure, the goal, you can't really do anything about that. It's unlucky, it happens. But we wouldn't have been in that predicament if it weren't for a unneeded, unforced error prior to that. Trossard gives it away. There's a corner. There's the Rice like elbow, like hitting the ball, going out again, giving them another corner kick, and then that's when they get the goal. But all of that would not have happened if Trossard would have just looked forward and kicked the ball forward to Rice. We could have actually been in on goal. And before that, also the issue of like actually killing games off and scoring multiple goals, right? We had multiple opportunities to score goals, but of course, we got to fluff it. Our attackers are not there. Saka hasn't really been at it. Um, Eze has been completely invisible, right? He honestly makes no right now. He in this match he looks no different than Odegaard. He looks just as invisible as Odegaard would. So we shall see, guys. We shall see. We shall see. Waiting on the second half. Please like, share, and subscribe, guys. Trying to build up, get some more subscribers, get some more content up. Hopefully, at the end of Ramadan, fasting really makes it a bit difficult. I notice like it's not the hunger so much because this Ramadan has been pretty easy. In previous years that I've fasted, um, the you know the iftar, or the when people break their fast, was a lot later in the day because of course it's on a lunar calendar and it depends on whenever the sunset. is, which changes like from year to year, right? Um, so in previous years, the sun, would set at like 9 p.m. Right? That was kind of the worst of it, right? And then it like as the month goes on, you wait longer and longer. So uh yeah, it was rough in those years. So but this year has been a lot easier because we break fast at like 6 I think today is like 6:08, 6:09. That's when this, which isn't bad. It's a lot easier than 9 o'clock, you know. So I haven't really had any like issues with hunger, but they say your brain burns most of the calories in your body. And I would attest to that because I like my brain just does not function very well without food, without some kind of sustenance, right? And without brain energy, it's really hard to like, produce a lot of this stuff right here. But so hopefully after Ramadan, we can kind of hit the ground running a little bit better. But y'all stick with me. You know what I mean? Give your boy some likes, help me out. You know what I mean? Be part of the journey, right? And if you stick around with me long enough, like I said to a previous commenter, you could also become a mod eventually because I am willing to add mods and anybody who's collaborating. I'm going to look to reach out to some of these other content creators in this space and try to collaborate with them and see what's going on with them. This is all for the fun of it. It's all for the love of the game. It's all for the love of the game. Still at halftime, guys. We looked at the Champions League standings. Let's look at the what else we got here. Not too important, but let's look at the FA Cup standings. Well, there aren't really any standings. There's just a lot of fixtures. Because of course the FA Cup is the uh is it the oldest? Hold on, let's see. All right. Let's see the FA Cup. Looks like the players are back on the pitch. This banana skin, guys. I mean, when we lost to Man United, I was already saying, how are we going to win all of these other fixtures that we have that are more difficult than Man City, right? The Man City's fixture list. Man City have a pretty easy fixture list. So, business. And I honestly, seeing that first half, I'm just getting flashbacks again. This is just like a repeated thing with our team. This is nothing new. I want to see something new today. I want to see something new in this half. The nervy, like mental breakdowns at the end, players hiding, Zubamendi and these guys. Zubamendi is a great hider, man. Right? Because you don't expect him to do much other than play his position as a six, clean up, protect the back four. And because the back four is so good, you really don't scrutinize Zubamendi, right? But we need more than that. We need more than what he's offering. That's not enough to just protect the back four and clear it out. Like he is not the typical profile of a six. He's there to be a low lying playmaker. And here we go. Trossard loses it again. You know, he's the guy on my agenda today. I always have to have an agenda against one or two players, and today it's Trossard. because he keeps giving it away. He keeps over dribbling. All you have to do is let the ball go quickly. Let the ball go more quickly. I think Chelsea are poised. We played these guys 3 times already this season. Drew one, uh, beat them twice in the League Cup. So what are we gonna get here? We're gonna get another draw or loss against Chelsea, and then we give Man City what, like we only got like a 2 point advantage with the game in hand. Like, come on, son, what are we doing? Really putting it into their hands. Saka gets beat, offside. Arsenal recover, but yeah, we just not making it easy for ourselves, which is it's just typical Arsenal fashion. We never want to make it easy for ourselves. Here I go with complaining before the game's even over, right? All right, let's see, man. Can we see something different, guys? Ball goes out. Arsenal throw in. Can we take advantage of these mistakes that Chelsea are making? They're playing at a higher tempo. They're losing it, but we're not capitalizing on it. All right. Anyway, let's look at what's going on in the league. Standings. No, not standings. Game lineup. All right. That's what we got, guys. That's what we got, guys. Still 1-1. Bit of a bad foul there. Gerald Hato on Saka. Oh man, this game is stressful, guys. I think I might have to run to the bathroom real quick. I'll be back. right, guys. We bike. Trash game. Super garbage. Trossard coming off. Awful, awful match, Trossard. Get off the pitch, man. Zero. It's a zero for this game. Guy sucks, man. I'm sorry. I'm kind of glad he's going, man. Like he gave us a lot of good production for a little bit, but dude is spent. He's done. And now we have Martinelli coming on. Like, what's Martinelli gonna do? That's a problem. We don't really have too many options. Anyway, guys. Ugh. Makes me sick. This match. What's going on, dude? Oof. Another set piece. Another set piece for these guys. Another set piece. Let's look at the table. Let's look at the table. Where is Europe? Oh, nope. We want the Prem. All right, so as it stands, there's a 3 point gap, okay, with City have a game in hand, which you would expect them to win their game in hand, right? And there's a 3 goal difference. So we pretty much let like City just pretty much catch us. This is of our own design right here. And as I said, I fear we're not going to win anything this season because of this sort of like mental collapse that we keep having. And here we have Chelsea coming into our box. Chelsea getting another corner. Really, they've been dominating us. If you want to just be frank about it, they're playing like we're how we should be playing. We're not doing anything. We haven't done anything in this half. Man, Arsenal, man, why do you do this to me? Right? Like it's weird. I'm not even like angry. I've gotten to the point where I'm not angry. I blew a gasket at the Man United game. But at this stage, it's like, yo, I'm just like, what is this, man? What is this? What is this mental breakdown that we keep having? It's crazy. I don't see us scoring. What are we doing? Why is the referee stopping it? Oh my god! The referee stops it to give Chelsea a yellow card. He stops it to give, even though we have the. What do we do? See, this is what I'm saying. You can't rely on the referees. Another thing, don't get mad at that either. We know all of these things. We knew all of these things. You have no one to blame but yourself because you know all of these things. You know the referees are not going to be partial to you. You know that Man City are going to get the benefit of these referee calls. Okay. You know that they're going to have the money to compete with you. You know they're going to have the quality to compete with you. You know all of these things. We already have all of this experience. Okay. But we just repeat same thing from previous seasons. Now we lose the ball and Chelsea are back running at us. Look at this. And they get the ball away. And we're scrambling. Don't tell me it's another free kick or corner. We have done nothing so far. Arteta has to do something. 60 minutes in, we need some changes. Eze has been invisible, more invisible than he was. He's had how much now? 15 minutes into the second half and showed nothing. So he needs to come off. Saka, he's done nothing. It's really our entire attack. Gyökeres has been the best one, but he's done nothing really. But you can't blame him because he hasn't really had anything to feed on. When he gets the ball, he's done a good job at holding it up. He hasn't been losing it cheaply. He's looked threatening, but there's nobody there to help him because he had that moron Trossard for an entire half, just like ruining buildup. So as it stands, oh wow, here we go. Saliba, brain fart, gives it to Cole Palmer. Okay, good recovery. All right, and now we give them another corner. What are we doing? Saliba shaking his head. This is just like mental breakdown. Players are just falling apart mentally. What is going on, guys? I feel like I should be angrier, but I'm not angry. Because to me, now, this is like expected. Because I've seen this far too often. For years, even before this team. This thing of being at the precipice of winning and doing something major, and then just falling apart psychologically at the finish line. Cross goes in, cross cleared, another okay. Free kick for Arsenal. David Raya kicks it quickly because we're desperate now. He gets it out quickly because we're desperate. Saka loses it, Chelsea get it back, and they're back at us. We could lose this game. We could lose this game, and then you could immediately assume that Man City are going to do the business against whoever, and they're going to be at the top of the table now. Could easily lose this match because we've done nothing so far. Our attack has been completely just non-existent. Eze put in a good performance. It's like he's just there to beat Spurs. Like, can you do something beyond just beating Spurs? Beyond scoring multiple goals against Spurs. Martinelli on the ball. Hincapié, who best player on the pitch today. Unfortunate for the own goal. I don't really blame him. There's nobody. There should have been somebody in that pocket behind him. Gyökeres gets it, does a good job holding it. Reece James fouls him. Okay. Free kick, Chelsea. Chelsea really doing really well. They know that they're in the ascendancy. They're confident right now, which they shouldn't be. We're playing at home. This kind of gives me the feeling of like the Aston Villa game. And as I say that, I guarantee it. I don't want to say it, but yeah, what are they going to do? They're gonna score last second and then knock us out because that's what we do. We give away late goals, give away goals at the end of the half, give away goals at the end of games. We've done this constantly this season. Constantly done this. Look at the Arsenal fans all frustrated. It's like, what do you do, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, all we need is just some basic standards. Keep possession, pass the ball, quick movement, shoot when you have an opening, don't hold it too long, be defensively solid. Basic stuff. Timber gets fouled by Hato. He gets a yellow. Free kick for Arsenal. Are we gonna go for the set piece? Because it looks like that's all we have, man. If you're going into 65 minutes into a must-win game, right? And the only thing that you have been able to do is score from set pieces, then that's what you have to do is just score from set pieces. Declan Rice steps up. Cross goes in. Very good cross. Knocked out. Corner for Arsenal. If that's what you got to do, that's what you got to do. We're 65 minutes in. 25 minutes away from a complete disaster. Gabriel almost had his head on that one. And even if we score here, it's still nervy. A lot of nerves. We perform well when there's nothing on the line, right? But when there's something on the line, we just fall apart. Goal. Arsenal set piece. Yes, Timber. Yes. Let's go. If that's what you got to do, then that's what you got to do. Sanchez signaling to the referee that there was a push or something. Let's see VAR get involved. Arsenal score. Let's VAR is going to get involved, of course. Chelsea coach, everybody appealing to the referee to go look at the screen, to go look at VAR. So remember, guys, don't celebrate too early. Watch the controversy. Watch the controversy. Okay, let's see. What's he complaining about? Let's see here. I don't know what he's complaining about. The guy falls into his own player. And he Sanchez falls into his own player who's behind him, and he thinks it's an Arsenal player. He thinks he got pushed by an Arsenal player, but he got pushed by a Chelsea player, right? All right, guys, come on. That let a little bit of air out of the tire. Come on, guys. A little bit more solidity. Let's score another one. How about that? Okay? How about we score another one so we don't have a nervy ending, so we don't have a mental breakdown again at the end and concede? Okay? We've scored a goal. And really, honestly, at this stage, what are we doing? What are we doing? Come on. This is what I'm talking about. The nerves. Come on, Eze. You're doing nothing. Okay, Eze was fouled. But he needs to come off the pitch, honestly. You've had enough time, Eze. You've had enough time. You bought some goodwill playing against Tottenham, but I'm very disappointed. Very disappointed in Eze this year. And you're getting plenty of opportunities. This is your chance to say that the starting position is yours. Saka, one-on-one, gives it away. Saka needs to come off too. I think Madueke needs to come on. Declan Rice clears it. Beats. Oh, come on, Declan Rice. Kicks it out for a Chelsea corner. Come on, guys. Where is the mentality? What are you doing, Declan Rice? David Raya is right there. Why are you kicking it out of bounds? You had a complete brain fart at Tottenham, and now you want to do this. Now you want to give them a chance to score another set piece. Bruh, dude, I want to just end this game if they score from here. Get on the ball. Get on the ball, Martinelli. Kick it forward and run on it. Kick it forward and make him chase you. Run, Martinelli. That's what you're there for. Oh my God. And the referee stops play? Stops play when we have the advantage? Yes, red card for Neto. Red card for Neto. Let's go. He could have let play go. Red card for Neto. Okay. Scoring opportunity. I guess because he was the last defender, or was it a second yellow card? I don't know. Either way, he's got a red. Oh yeah, scissors. That's a red card for sure. The way he did it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's like a final. Yeah, yeah. It looks like he was the last defender. Was it? Is that what happened? No. All right. Red card for Neto. Chelsea down to 10 men. All right, Arsenal. Come on. Don't do what don't do the Arsenal thing and concede to a 10-man Chelsea team because didn't that happen earlier in the season? Yeah. They had 10 men and we conceded late in the game. Do not do the Arsenal thing and do exactly what happened in the previous match. So frustrating, guys. Do not do the Arsenal thing and concede. All right. Free kick for Arsenal. Declan Rice steps up for the set piece. Short pass. Gets it to Eza. Eze. Nice. Nice. Shoot. What happened? Oh, offside. Wow. Wasted possession. Good job. Another wasted possession. Unforced. Rosenier making some changes. Looks like he's bringing on a defender. Right? I think. Let's not celebrate, Arsenal fans. Don't. Okay, it's 2-1. We've conceded to. Let's not do that. Jokeres on the ball. Jokeres is doing a little bit better, like getting beyond his player. I think he may have lost some weight. Up, loses it. Yep, cheaply. Loses it cheaply. We need to stop doing that, just like losing the ball cheaply. Okay, Chelsea lose it cheaply. Get it to Saka. No penalty? No penalty? Ah. Chelsea have it. All right, ball gets all the way back to David Raya. All right, Arsenal back on the attack. Hincapié running forward. Wow, he's got some. He's got some. What's the word? Some jets on him. He can really get forward. Come on, get up. Players slipping and sliding. I don't know what's going on. Foul. Chelsea. What's going on? Oh, geez. Yellow card for Gabriel. The referee pulled out the red card by accident. About to say, yeah, that's definitely foul. Yeah, that's definitely a tactical foul. We needed to do that. Get your heads in the game, Arsenal. Manage it out, okay? Keep possession, press them forward, and just choke them in their box. They've got 10 men, okay? Just manage this game. Manage this game. Do not concede late. The game is not over. Looks like Kai Havertz is coming on. Norgard coming on. 15 minutes left. Declan Rice coming off. Wow. Really? I guess we're going more defensive then. Well, honestly, I mean, if we're going more defensive, Zubamendi needs to come off. I don't see why Rice is coming off. He hasn't had a great game, Declan Rice, but neither has Zubamendi. He's just been hiding. As I've said, the back four does their job, so nobody really focuses on Zubamendi or scrutinizes him. Chelsea kick it forward. Arsenal volley back. Even with 10 men, Chelsea are still attacking us because they have to. So we need to just manage this out. Martinelli running at it. Chalobah. Okay. Chelsea get it. Oof, almost. Okay. It looks like Ez is still on. I don't understand this setup. So who came off? Oh, Gyökeres came off for Havertz. Oh, okay. That's interesting. I thought Havertz was going to come in midfield, but I guess that makes sense. Come on, Saka. Timber gets it forward. Okay. Ah, what a foul, Timber. Foul on Lavia. I don't think he gets a card for that. I think that's just a regular foul. 77th minute. Okay, yep. Chelsea lose it once again because of this quick passing that they've been trying to do. Kai Havertz keeps it. Kai Havertz gives it away, gets fouled. Okay. Let's see the replay. It looks like a foul. Enzo Fernandez protesting. So here's Kai Havertz, flicks it up. Yeah, that's a foul. Caicedo, bro. This guy, all he does is kick people. What is he not carded yet? Get a card? I think he did get a card. Yeah. Caicedo gets a yellow. Oh, Enzo Fernandez gets a yellow for throwing the ball, protesting. I don't understand why Caicedo didn't get a yellow. The guy's just like over here just kicking people. Somebody needs to kick him, man. Teach him a lesson. Make the referee make a decision. Arsenal recover. Okay, Eza. Shoot it, dude. Oh, good shot. Miss. Bad shot. Who is that? Zubamendi, bro, man. Some of these players, man, like what is going on, bro? You guys can't hit the center of the ball. I thought you guys were professional football players. What's going on? Zubamendi's right there for the volley. Goes up. I mean, it's a bad angle, but still, like, at least hit the ball. You didn't even hit the ball. Arsenal get it back. Saka has Saka. He's been invisible in this match. Let's not give it away. Let's keep our heads together, guys. Ball goes out wide. Hincapié. Ball goes back to Gabrielle. This is how we should play. Control football, okay? 80th minute. We're a goal up. Now you have to invite them to press you. Invite them to press you and then take advantage. Good cross, Martinelli gets it to the byline. Arsenal get it back. Bad pass. Martinelli loses it. Get the ball back. Control, control, control. Control. Come on. Don't put it in a difficult area for no reason. Martinelli, don't loses it, of course. Guys, manage the game. Stop giving the ball back. Have a sustained period of like maybe 5, 6 passes and possession. We need some sustained possession. Chelsea lose it. Arsenal have it as a. All right. Ball goes wide. Saka. Saka fouled. Saka fouled. Thank you, ref. 82nd minute. Going into the 83rd. Chelsea making changes, bringing on Garnacho and Delap. They're going to go for it. I don't know who they're taking off. Eze steps up for the free kick. Short pass to Saka. I did not expect that. I thought he was going to go for it. But I guess it makes sense. Saka to the byline. Into Sanchez's hands. What's going on? What happened? Oh. Wait, what? Sanchez saves it out of touch and gives Arsenal a corner. Okay. That's weird. How does that work? That's weird. Are they saying that he must have caught it and then carried it out like a centimeter? Short pass. I don't like these short passes, man. What's the point? Ooh, Saka. Same thing. He did the same thing. What is going on, guys? What is this? I guess we're trying to like kill time, but we need a goal, guys. They're 10 men down. We should attack them for a goal. Yes, control. Yes, keep possession. But also, when you get opportunities, you have to take them because, as we've seen, we can concede a goal late. Please Don't do the Arsenal thing. Delap coming on, Garnacho coming on. Garnacho scored on us in the League Cup because, again, we let them score a late goal against us. Come on. Come on. What is this nonsense? What is this moron play, man? Come on. Gabriel, what are we doing? We fall apart in the last 10 minutes of games, 10 minutes of halves. There's like a mental breakdown. Come on. We need some mental solidity, guys. Chelsea have it. Shot. Miss. Woof. Caicedo went for the shot. Skied it. Goodness. If he would have kept it down a little bit, man, that would have been a threat. Sheesh. David Raya. Getting ready for the goal kick. Wonder how much extra time we're going to get. I mean, with these defensive subs, I think you can count. Oh, what? Oh, okay. Come on, man. Keep possession, dude. Nothing. Reece James. Come on, come on. Get up. We give the ball back to them once again. Now we're dropping back. We're dropping back, and they're putting more attackers forward. I want to see Havertz get a run on goal. Right now, he's been very quiet for since he came on, honestly. Come on. Let's go. Come on, dude. Liam Delap gets it, holds it up, passes. Chelsea on the flanks. Gusto, cross, cleared. Chelsea corner. See, we're falling apart. We're doing that. We're doing that thing again. Reece James steps up for the corner. Jeez. Chalaba. Chalaba and Timber shirt holding. Corner goes in. Cleared. Come on, guys. Arsenal throw in? Yes. Okay. 89th minute. Let's just get to the 90th minute, guys. Another Chelsea change. Looks like he's bringing on a defender. I mean, I don't understand why you do that if you're losing, especially if it's Tosin, who the Chelsea fans are not happy with, have not been happy with all season. Bad pass. Chelsea get it out for a throw in. 6 minutes extra time. Reece James with the throw in. Come on, Arsenal. Come on, Arsenal. Come on, Arsenal. Ah, out of touch again for another Chelsea throw in. Stop that, man. Keep possession. Bro, you got the ball back and you just idiots. Chelsea pass forward. Kick the ball forward. Liam Delap running. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Hincapié was fouled. Should be a foul. Yes. Should be a foul. Oh, he was offside. What? That should have been that was offside. But that was the longest. Did they even call the offside? They didn't even call the offside. Dude was clearly offside. Ball kicked forward. Come on, come on, come on, Havertz, do something. Guys, can we keep possession? Can we keep possession, guys? Oh my lord. We just keep giving it back to them. They're a 10-man Chelsea team. We keep giving them possession. Oh my lord, what a save, Raya. Another Chelsea corner, please. Why? What is this, man? Keep possession. Ball goes out. Ball goes out. What's going on? Chelsea. Is it Arsenal or Chelsea ball? Oh my lord. Garnacho almost did it to us again. Incredible pass. Good lord, man. 3 minutes of extra time left. Guys, can we please keep possession? Can we please keep possession for the next 3 minutes? We're playing a 10-man Chelsea team with 3 minutes on the clock with a goal up. Can we manage this game out? Opportunities like we just did and not keep giving them the ball back. Gabriel kicks the ball forward. Chelsea get it back to their goalkeeper. 94th minute. 2 minutes left in extra time. Why is every Arsenal game this stressful? Every Arsenal game. It's been like this all season. It's been like this for a couple seasons, honestly. Chelsea have it down the byline. They're going to score. They're going to end up scoring. Gabriel clears it. Come on, guys. Can we see this match out? Chelsea get it back, running to the byline. Eventually, with these many opportunities, they're going to score. Why can't we see the game out? 3 minutes left on the clock. Artillery tactics. We're going to talk about this regardless of the result, especially if we lose this match. Block, 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 block. No! No! Oh my God. Offside. Saved by the offside. Arsenal. Pull. Oh my God. Get your finger out. What are we doing? Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. Arsenal. Come on. We have 30 seconds left in extra time. Who knows how much more the referee is going to include? 10 seconds left in this match. Can we keep possession? We have not been able to keep the ball. Out of touch, Arsenal throw in. Okay, now we're overtime. Hold the ball if you have to. Hold the ball if you have to. Ridiculous, man. We're going to talk about these tactics regardless because again, it's again and again. You have to do something different if the same thing isn't working. Try something different. Chelsea, once again, 10 seconds on the clock. Whistle goes. Whistle goes. Thank you. What a relief. Not entertaining. Not encouraging, not entertaining. Barely relieved. Still maintain your 5-point lead at the top. Really, it's only 2 points. But come on, guys. What was that, man? Come on. Come on, Arsenal. Pull your finger out. What is going on? Oh, goodness gracious. Where we at, guys? Sheesh. All right, so, yep. Maintain the lead of 5 points. Man City with the game in hand. Not a fun watch. Trossard, awful. Gets a 0 regardless of the result because he was a complete moron and was the reason for us conceding in the first place. The defense all did well. Everyone, Gabriel, Saliba. Of course, Saliba scored the second goal, or at least came off of him and then bounced off the Chelsea player. We'll do player ratings right now. Let's just do it real quick, okay? Gyökeres, he was okay. 6. He really didn't do too much wrong. He didn't get any service, but when he did get the ball, he was able to hold it up. He was okay. A 6. Um, Saka, I expect more from you. Did not see a lot today. He gets a 6. In midfield, Eze, invisible. He gets a 5. Zubamendi, invisible, gets a 5. Declan Rice had another couple moments, just like the except we didn't concede from it, but a few bozo moments. He gets a 6. No, he gets a 5 because he had to come off also. Hincapié. Well, let's do the other ones. Timber did well. I think Timber did really well. Standard Timber performance, 7. Saliba did well, 7. Gabriel had a bozo moment where he decided to just kick it out for a Chelsea corner when there was nobody there. Like, there was no reason to do that. He could have just passed it to David Raya. There was nobody in between them. There was no real pressure. He could have just passed it to David Raya and decided instead to kick it out to give them a corner. He could have kicked it out the touchline to throw in. Why did he? Anyway, man. Gabriel, he gets a 5. David Raya made some good saves. He gets a 7. Didn't really do too much wrong. Couldn't help the goal because there's nobody else there to help him out. and it deflected off of Hincapié, who was unfortunate. And then the man of the match, Hincapié. Incredible. Very great, very good performance. Calafiori is going to find it very difficult to get back in this team. Hincapié did probably the best job attacking that I've seen him. Didn't know he had that level of pace in him. Really great passing, really good 1-2s that Trossard would just fluff. They'd have like a good couple passes in between them, right? Get forward, and then Trossard would just do something stupid and give it away. So unfortunate that he was paired up with Trossard for most of the game. Um, but otherwise did excellent. And I think really he's showing his worth. A lot of people were skeptical uh, because Calafiori was, looked like people call him a unicorn and he's playing really well. I think Hincapié is really giving him a run for his money now because he's available. That's one thing. He doesn't seem to be as injury. He does what Calafiori can do on the left flank. Calafiori does tend to drop in a little bit more than Hincapié does, but that's just like a difference in style. Um, Hincapié to me sort of looks like Ben White on the left side. That's kind of what he is to me. At least that's what he looked like today. So really good performance. He's put in the last 3 games. He's looked really good. All the games that he's played this season, he's looked decent, but he really stepped it up in the last 3 games. So big kudos to him. The substitutes, Martinelli did well to get past Neto and draw the foul. He really kind of had a few good moments. Can't give him too much because he didn't play for most of the game. I would say he gets a 6 because of that getting Neto sent off. He did okay. He didn't really fail too much, but he's again not great quality. We don't have too much great quality on the left. We really need to address that part of the pitch next season because Trossard for sure has to go. Okay. Uh, Martinelli, not starting quality, has to be the guy on the bench. So we need someone to start on the left that can produce for us. Okay. And clearly it's not going to be Eze. And we need to find, speaking of Eze, he needs to figure out how he's going to play because like you can't just disappear for most of the game and then think you're just going to pop up and score goals playing in the 10. Okay? You need to be at least able to play a few passes back and forth and maintain possession in the midfield so that way the game opens up and gets you those opportunities, right? You can't rely on Zubamendi and Rice to open up the play for you because now we're playing in a traditional midfield 3 with you at the top of it, okay? Now you have creative duties that you have to perform. You have to create, right? And I know that Eze is not necessarily a creator, but he to at least do things that a midfielder does, an attacking midfielder does, in terms of possession, in terms of technique, in terms of passing in the midfield, right? Doesn't mean he has to be Ozil and find an assist out of nowhere, right? And have crazy vision and see players moving into space. He doesn't need to do all of that, right? But what he does need to do is at least offer something in terms of possession in the midfield and opening up play. Because then it'll give him some opportunities. Let's say he plays a 1-2 with his midfield partners, and then it gives him a chance to move up forward when the opposition team presses, gives him some space to where he can get the ball and he can shoot and score. He had an opportunity like that today. Was unfortunate that Sanchez saved it, but it was a good shot on goal. But that's not enough. Okay, you need to do a little bit more. People talk up Odegaard, because of what he offers. He offers so much and blah blah blah, but there's so much that Odegaard does not offer, right? He slows the game down. He invites teams to press. He kind of creates a big hole up front because he drops into, the all the way to the back line sometimes and is just like running around with the ball. He can dribble with it, but that doesn't help us like gain opportunities. So Eze, this is his opportunity to make it his position because Odegaard has not been performing. Um, so he needs to up his game. We see Gyökeres upping his game. We watched him today. Gyökeres looked a lot better in possession, looked a lot sharper. Actually, was quicker. Was actually beating his center backs. Right. Unfortunately, there was no production for him. Saka was not producing. Trossard was not producing. Eze was not producing for him. You can't blame him, right? These guys need to step it up. The worst performers today were like that Trossard, Eze, Saka U of players, right? All three of them were not performing. They were not producing anything for Gyökeres. So, anyway, those are the player ratings. Um, it's a win. You got to grind out. This is one of those games that you got to grind out. Um, if it were earlier in the season, it wouldn't be as frustrating because of what we saw on the pitch, and it was like a replay of the game earlier this season. I've noticed this with Arsenal. In the first fixture, we'll perform a certain way, and then we will repeat that same performance in the second fixture. So, same thing with Man United. We played poorly against Man United, got lucky and got a win. And then in the second game, we played the same exact way. We're giving away the ball, bad performance, and then, we end up losing it, right? As we should have in the first match. Okay. Um, Same thing happened here with Chelsea. Another same exact scenario where they have 10 men on the pitch, right? And we're just, for the last like 15 minutes of the game, inviting them to attack us and not being able to maintain possession, right? Same thing happened with the Liverpool match, and there's a ton of other games that I could name, right? Even the ones that we won. Look at the Tottenham game. It was just like a repeat. It's like a repeat fixture, right? So we need to improve on some of these fixtures that we did not win. We're coming up eventually to play Man City at some point, okay? Uh and we need to win that game, right? We have some other fixtures in between, some easier games to play, but like we need to get past those games. But when we get to that Man City game, we can't perform in the same fashion that we performed in the first fixture. Okay? That 1-1 where we allowed Holland to just run on goal and score, and then we had to dig ourselves out. And I think that was Calafiori scored the equalizer in that match, right? We performed well. We were the better team in that match, but we had a brain fart. We can't keep having these brain farts. We're having a lot of brain farts lately. We need to perform better against these big six teams. So far, the encouraging thing that you can take out of this is that in our last, in this stretch of fixtures, it was really the Tottenham game and the Chelsea game that were going to be the most difficult matches. We won both of them, right? And the next hardest match is going to be Man City, right? At least on paper. Okay. If we can do our business, then we can expect to the running still be competitive, right? We have to win these other fixtures. This mentality issue needs to go. Okay. We need to do the business. We can't keep dropping points to teams that we shouldn't be dropping points to. We can't have performances like we did with Wolves, right? Same thing. It's another game where we did the one thing in the first fixture and we repeated the same performance in the second fixture. Granted, there were different results, but that first Wolves fixture, we should not have won that. We got lucky with 2 own goals. Okay, the second Wolves fixture, same thing. We concede, we perform the same way, and then we concede a goal and drop 2 points, right, to the worst team in the league. Um, so we can't keep doing that. I hope Arteta sees this, and I hope these players can get it out of their system soon. We need to get it out of their system ASAP. Okay. This nerviness at the end of games, this inability to kill games early on, this problem of conceding late goals at the end of halves, right? We almost did it today again. The Garnacho cross into the box, which could have been a goal. And then this João Pedro offside goal, right? So we can't give them opportunities like that, and we can't put it in the hands of the referees. We already know all of these things. At this stage, you know what's going to happen. Why are you opening the possibility for these guys to interpret, make decisions that are going to go against you? Don't give them that opportunity. So anyway, so let's look at let's see, where can we find our schedule here? Let's check out the Arsenal schedule. All right. So, let's switch screens here. Let me see if I can maximize it. Yes, sir. All right. Let me see if I got the right screen. Yes, I do. All right. So check it out. All right. So Arsenal schedule. All right. Let's check it out. So next we have Brighton away. Okay. Got to do the business, right? Like they say, could be another banana skin. You have to just respect the opposition and try to get it done. Just do the job. Okay? Let's just go there and win this match. Get it out of the way early. No need for these nervy, like, low scoring matches. Let's try to score enough goals to where we don't have to worry at the end of the match. We can rotate players, okay? And we can kind of like build some momentum, right? This is the game to do it in. Let's build some momentum against Brighton. After that, we've got FA Cup against Mansfield Town, I think. I think that's what they're called. Full rotation. Arteta, give these players like some game time. If Max Dowman is available, put him on. Sit Saka on the bench. Don't even use him. We don't need any potential injuries or any kind of nonsense happening. It's still early days in the FA Cup. It's the lowest of priorities regarding our season. So don't overdo it. And we're playing, I don't even know where Mansfield are in the football pyramid. I know that they're not in the championship. So they must be like, the lower divisions, right? So don't risk anyone. Put the kids out to play this match, right? Even if we lose it, the FA Cup is the lowest of priorities, okay? We've got too many fronts that we're fighting on right now. And it's way too early in the FA Cup to really focus on it, all right? March 11th, of course, the Champions League continues. We go away to Bayer Leverkusen, and we'll check and see that game. We're ahead. Let's try to get her. Even if it's a low scoring win, get the goals and bring them back to the Emirates, right? Bring some goals back to the Emirates. We play Everton, so we don't really have an easy one in the Prem, right? All the Prem teams are difficult, right? You can't expect anything in these Prem games. Anything can happen. So, we've got Brighton Brighton, and then we've got Everton, right? And in between that and our next league game is Bayer Leverkusen at home in the Champions League, and then March 22nd. Yeah, and you have to also consider the League Cup. Oh, I think I just left. Hold on, what's going on here? So March 22nd we play Man City, right, in the League Cup. So the League Cup is a priority. So if we can get the Champions League matches wrapped up, then we can focus on the League Cup matches, right? Once the League Cup matches are out of the way, finally the players get, well, it's an international break, so hopefully they get some rest. Okay. Um, and then we come back and we play, we presume we continue the final stretch of the league, the Prem campaign. Got to play Bournemouth. Bournemouth, a tricky game. There's a lot of tricky games. Bournemouth before. I remember these goals by who was it? Igor. Or no, it's right. Is Igor something? Is it Igor Jesus? Or no, sorry, Evan Nielsen at Bournemouth, right? So Bournemouth are a tricky team. They can take points off of Big Six clubs. We've seen them do that this season, right? So again, on paper, we should be winning this game, but let's do the business, okay? Respect the opposition, win convincingly, okay? Let's not leave it to have to see games out with like nervy last 15 minutes where we can't control the ball or keep possession. Okay. So that way we can build momentum and get to the City match. Okay. That's the big one. The Man City game is the big one, right? That's a 6-pointer right there. If we can if we can get to the Man City game, I'm not even gonna talk about the result for that one, right? We'll talk about that one when we get there, or the performance, right? That's the focus right now. Okay. The journey is to City, and we're playing them away. That's a huge match. Okay. We don't have any games in between, so we have a full week for the Man City match. All right. So if we can win that one, amazing. But we'll get into the details of it at a future point. I typically don't like to look this far ahead, but after this match, it's kind of warranted. And then, of course, see out the last two. Let me see here. Are there more fixtures? Holy crap! Oh man, I just got finessed. Right. So beyond that, then we got to play teams that are like Newcastle, not great. Fulham, average. West Ham, awful. They're in the relegation zone. Burnley in the relegation zone. Crystal Palace have been not very good this season. They've been pretty bad. Okay. So let's focus on getting to Man City. Okay. Next game that we have is what? Brighton away. Let's do the business of Brighton away. That one's going to be March 4th. So I think that's like a midweek game because it's March 1st today. Let me see, man. Yep. Yeah. So that looks like a midweek game. I will be streaming that. And I will start streaming also the Champions League game. So you'll be seeing me midweek as well. Anyway, thanks for joining me. Like, share, subscribe. Med on side. Check out the clips that we're going to post on various social media websites, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all that good stuff. And help me get to 50 subscribers, y'all. I will be producing more content, hopefully after this month, when things kind of normalize a little bit. We'll rev up a little bit, right? So other than that, good win. Appreciate y'all. Stay up. And